besties, what is up? It's me, Looks by Lottie, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, because
I am a rich man.
For today's video, I wanted to try something a little bit simpler for my standards. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do a lot of creative makeup, a lot of colorful makeup. I haven't been doing a lot of that on YouTube yet, but I am planning on doing it very soon, so keep out for that, friends. But today, I wanted to do a no makeup look. It is starting to get warmer. When I left work today, it was 70 degrees, which is even for me. But in the summertime, you don't usually want to wear a lot of makeup products because it can feel really heavy on the skin, especially depending on where you live. It can be really humid and it's really gross. Or maybe you're a person that just puts a few products on their face and just calls it a day. Most of us don't like to wear makeup at all. I see you, Jenna. I want to disclaim, some of the products I'm going to use have been gifted to me. They have been gifted in the sense to make an Instagram post about them. I have already made said posts, so I'm just using these because I like them and I want to try them on YouTube. Disclaimer out of the way, let's get started. So my face is bare, has nothing on it, and so we're gonna go into the first product, which is the Becca Zero No Pigment Virtual Foundation. Now this caused quite an uproar when it first came out because people didn't really believe that it would work, myself included. And I've used it a few times. I'm still a little bit skeptical on it, but I like it enough to use it and go out in public with it. So what could go wrong? So when you open it up, it literally is just clearness. I don't usually use a lot. All you really need is like a little finger dab from each side. Right, I'm gonna swipe it and blend it in with my finger. I don't think you could see a difference right away, but this side does look a little more radiant than the other. I just realized while applying this, I forgot to put my headband on. I feel like an idiot. So let's do that real quick. The power of editing. So as it's settling into my skin, what do you guys think about this product? It definitely gives me more of like a radiant kind of dewy look. I think it was like kind of meant to like mattify, but maybe, I don't know, I might be using it wrong. As that continues to vibe out, we're gonna go into our next product, which I'm gonna use the Kaja Beauty Cheek Stamp. This is in the shade Koi. This product was also sent to me, gifted with no obligations to post, but look at that. Just stamp it in like that, and then blend it out like this. And you get a little flush. Let's do it again to the other side. And then blend. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and of course, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Setting Powder. I just wanna make sure that everything locks in and stays in place, you know? So far, so good. I probably could have blended the blush better on this side, but we're gonna fix that in 1 second because we are gonna take the matching shade in the Moon Prism palette, which is called Twilight, and we're just gonna pat right on top to build up that blushy glow. And of course, we gotta put it on the nose for that little sun-kissed vibe. Next, we're gonna use the Midas Cosmetics X Neon MUA Dawn Face Palette. Just gonna use this bronzer shade and bronze up my cheeks. And I put my bronzer right underneath my blush and kind of blend up into it even, just to make it all very smooth and nice. Remember, we're not trying to look snatched here. We're just gonna look naturally beautiful, which we are all naturally beautiful, but we use makeup to enhance that beauty. And that is on period. For highlight, I'm going to take the Kaja Beauty Mochi Glow. This I bought myself before I became a Kaja Beauty ambassador. All I do is swirl it, and then we're gonna dab it for like not a lot of glow, not a blinding highlight, but just a little sheen. This is optional for the eyes. You don't have to necessarily put anything on there, but I'm gonna go back into the bronzer shade and I'm going to just spread it over my lid to give a little dimension. Do y'all see that? This eye compared to this eye? Hit different. If you're feeling fancy, you can use the highlight you used earlier and just pop that in the inner corner. Now let's talk about mascara, because that really can make or break your no makeup look. I personally use a mix of two. I've been using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara And then this mascara from Estee Lauder, it is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara. Which do I use first? Kind of depends on my mood. Today, I feel like lengthening my lashes first before giving them a little bit of volume. I'm gonna take the mascara and then press against my lashes and shake it as I go up. Shake, 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 shake. Flick it up to separate it. No lengthening mascara, lengthening mascara. There's a difference. So after I do the first layer of mascara, I'm gonna take a lash brush and I'm going to comb through my lashes to make sure there's no like huge clumps. Sometimes I get mascara on my brow bone, that's okay. And now I'm gonna go in with the Estee Lauder mascara. I'm gonna add a little bit to the bottom, not a lot though. I wanna add a little bit to the inner corner lashes because sometimes they're forgotten. All right, let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. My left eye is struggling a little bit. She lost a few lashes a couple weeks ago, and so we don't really like to talk about it. We're just gonna use a Precise in my brow pencil and just give like a little bit of shape. Like that's it. Maybe a little bit more, but that's it. We don't want to do too much because we don't want the appearance that like we actually tried, you know? And I only use this much because my brows are microbladed, and so I don't need a lot. You can do more if you feel like you need more. Now we're gonna add fake freckles. Now stop. Don't go in the comments and tell me people get made fun of for freckles all the time. Why are you trying to... I grew up with freckles. I still have freckles. So I'm just enhancing my beauty. So I use two different freckle pens for this. First is from Lime Crime. This is specifically the Amber Freckle pen. I'm pretty sure they have two shades. And I'm just gonna kind of map out, kind of look at my skin and the freckles that I have, and I'm gonna kind of try and map over that. So I have one right there, but I want to enhance a few like over here. You want it to be random, but you don't want it to be like a planned random. And then put some where they're not marked, because why not? I have like some weird hyperpigmentation spots from when I've had acne and I didn't take care of it the best way. So I feel like that fake freckles is a good way for me personally to cover it up. To make my freckles a little more prominent, I'm gonna go in with the Freck XL freckle pen. Now this was gifted to me from Freck Beauty. I already posted my review about it on Sephora, so they are not asking me to make a video about it. I just genuinely enjoy it. So the pigment they use for these freckles is going to be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna be a little more careful about this one. It can be a little more random. Try not to like get them so close together or so in like some kind of pattern. You also have to be careful with this brush tip, because if you like press it the wrong way, it obviously looks like you're pushing it down with the brush. After I set a part of my face, I tap it in to blend it into my skin, and that way they are not extremely prominent. Like, it's not like where it's definitely unnatural. I'm gonna zoom through doing the rest of my face, and then we will continue. We are almost done with this look. Last up is the lips. So I'm a huge fan of the blush lip formula from Kylie Cosmetics. I mean, I only really have this one shade because it's so expensive. This shade from the Kendall collab is great. And this provides a nice natural color that doesn't look too bold, and you can literally just wear like anywhere for everything. When you buy the lip kit, there's also a liner that goes with it. I just chose not to use it today because I didn't want to. Let me get my hair settled and I will come back to you in a moment. Okay, she's feeling a little voluminous today. Is that a word? Voluminous? Voluminous? I promise I have a degree, y'all. I'm just not good at speaking. I had to take like speech therapy for a while actually when I was like a little... That doesn't matter. So here is my no makeup look. What are we thinking, y'all? Let me come in a little bit closer so you guys can see in the light how you like this finish. I think it's cute. I think it's a moment. What we're actually going to do is a little bit of a wear test. Ooh. So the time right now is 5:50 p.m. I'm going to be going to my friend's house in a little bit. We're just going to chill out. And before then, I think I'm going to go on a little drive. I did put gas in my tank. And when I come home, which will probably be around 10:30, 10:45, I will give you an update and I will show you my look and if it upheld just chilling out for an evening. So see you in a second. Okay, so it is approximately about 10:30 p.m. I only have one light on. It's too much to explain how my lighting setup is. I can only get one light to work right now. How do I feel about how my skin looks? I think it held up pretty well. Of course, the real kicker will be, you know, when I'm like outside for a few hours and it's a little warmer, but for a start, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I hope you are too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep up with me between uploads on my Instagram and my Twitter, which will be at the very end of the video. Make sure that you are staying safe and you are socially distanced, and if you can get the vaccine, please do so. I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine next week, and I have been keeping my followers updated on how I react to the vaccine and my experience with it on my Insta stories, so go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.